I'm in like the noisiest chair today. But today I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'm gonna do this for you guys for multiple videos. I did a bunch of baby hauls obviously before I had Mason, and I have so many things that I didn't use and I have so many things that I did use, and I figured I would react to some of these hauls and share that info with you guys. The first one I'm gonna do is my hospital bag. Let me just say, everybody's got an opinion. Yes, everybody has their opinion. It's good to listen to different opinions, but it's all about what you feel most comfortable with. If you feel like you need it, you take it, because if you don't need it, you'll learn that on your own. Definitely listen to people's advice, but also if you want to do it, you do it, girl. There ain't no shame in your game. And you know what? If you want to show up to the hospital with 3 bags, you do that. You do that because it's you. You're having the baby, and there ain't no telling how long you're gonna be there. Some people could be there for forever, some people aren't. I know my best friends were in the hospital way longer than I was, and they were induced. I was not. Just keep that in mind. Everyone is different. If you don't know my birth story and you haven't seen those videos, I had a very like textbook labor and delivery. Of course, I had contractions, my water broke. Once the water broke, it was like all hell broke loose. I didn't get to the hospital until like an hour later. And by the time I got there, I was like in excruciating pain. A few hours later, I think it was like 10 hours later, I had Mason. So I really wasn't in there too long. I wasn't induced, so I'm not familiar with like C-sections, what you need for that, and if you're gonna be induced, like how much you actually need. But this is just like if you just have your baby. This is what I used, and I'm just gonna go through and mention a few different things that I brought in my hospital bag. I have 2 different videos. There's a hospital bag haul and then a what's in my hospital bag, and I'm gonna react to the what's in my hospital bag because that's what I actually took. I'm gonna let you know what I used and what I didn't use. I hope you guys like this video, and like I said, I will definitely do it for more like the baby haul. I think I just have 1 baby haul on here. Yeah, if you guys want to know like what I use, what I love right now to this day, what I swear by, I have a full Amazon store with all my favorite products linked for you guys. So I will have that in the description box if you're interested. So all you do is you just go to amazon.com/shop/Casey Holmes. Scroll down to baby must-haves. All of that has like a bunch of my newborn favorites up to now we're almost 8 months old. If you're interested and you want something right now and you don't want to wait for my opinion on it, those are all products that I love. I also have a postpartum one too, so definitely check that out. But we're gonna go ahead and react to what I packed in my hospital bag. This takes me back. It's kind of sad. Like, can we just do it all over again? Oh my god. I actually watched my labor and delivery vlog last night and I could have cried my eyes out. Okay, my battery's dying. I'm gonna change it and then we'll come back. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm talking about what's in my hospital bag. Oh my god. Oh my god, life before baby was it's so weird to think about. Before I get into this, I do want to say the one thing I never knew I would use the most is seriously Amazon. Before I had a baby, I mean, I used Amazon, but I didn't use it all the time. I had Mason, and I swear to you, the addiction started because if I needed wipes, if I needed teething products, if I needed just like the most random thing for him, but I needed it ASAP. We have Prime, so we got it in 2 days. Get yourself an Amazon account. It will help you. Wait until you're about to pop your baby out, have your baby, sign up for Amazon. I think they give you like 30 days free to try out Prime. Use that thing up. Oh, and Target pickup is good if someone else will pick it up for you, or you could go pick it up. I didn't want to leave my house for like 2 months. Target pickup and Amazon were like lifesavers. I was just gonna use a regular duffel bag, but I figured it would be a little bit easier and more comfortable to just have it all in a carry-on. Carry-on was a legit decision. It was a great decision. I don't think I would have liked a duffel bag. Duffel bag would have been way bigger too, and this didn't take up as much room. So I was actually gifted this carry-on bag from a brand, and I'm so out of breath. I really like it. It's cute. I never use packing cubes, but I did use it for this because I wanted everything to be nice and organized. That was the best. I needed David to get something. He kind of just knew. Get them organized. Get that suitcase organized in case your hubby needs to go in there, your mom, dad, brother, sister, somebody needs to grab something for you. I definitely recommend organizing it in like sections like I had in this video. Where to get it. So I'm going to show you guys a quick little overview of what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is one side and then this is the other, and then I'll just show you guys what is in each bag. So in this first packing cube, I just have my like photo pajamas, not the ones I plan on staying in the entire time, just ones that I can put on with my robes and take pictures in the first 48 hours and all of that. So I have a couple white ones from Amazon, and then I have this one right here that matches my other robe. I will say if I could go back, I would only get the robe. I would not get the dress underneath because what I ended up doing, first I could barely decide on a robe. I couldn't decide if I wanted the blue or the white. I ended up going with the white. If you guys saw our photos, I never used the underneath because, I don't know, I didn't want to wear it for some reason, but I did use some pajamas I got from Amazon. It was just like a plain white pajama. Let me preface this with, I had a 2nd-degree tear. I was bleeding like a wild woman after labor and delivery, and I still wore the white one and I was perfectly fine. So you'll be fine if you want to wear it. I wore the white sleep dress underneath my robe and it was perfect. The set that I had bought that was in blue was super expensive, so I kind of just wish I would have narrowed down my robes and only bought robes and then just really cheap pajamas underneath. You know what I'm saying? Like a cheap little dress. In this packing cube, I have some nursing bras, just a couple different ones to try to see which one I like. So I have this one right here that's from Medela. I think I got that off Amazon. I do have 2 packs of the no slip grips socks. I loved the Medela bra. That was so good to have. I also loved the bra. I think I show it in this video that you literally just whip your boob out. It's not a clip or anything. You just whip it out. I love the Medela clip ones for wearing literally all the time every day. But if you're sleeping or you just want something comfortable, if you're in the hospital, I'd recommend the one you can just move. The no slip grip socks, I think I used once. Maybe. I think I just wore my slippers everywhere. I don't even think I wore the socks, to be honest with you. But everybody told me I needed them. I think everyone's different, but I have mentioned before I am not a big sock person. I don't like my feet to feel confined. So I was pretty much okay with just having slippers. And then I just have a few other bra options. Just trying to find one that I hopefully will love. And then I also have some underwear in here. All of this has been washed. They are ready to go. That's that packing cube. Definitely get not a thicker underwear, but don't get something that's like no show because you're gonna have so much in there. At least I did. I had ice packs, I had pads, everything and anything I could have in there to make me feel a little bit better. It was in my underwear. And trust me, that mesh underwear, it ain't holding it up. I think I had the mesh underwear right after delivery and a few hours after that, but then I switched to my underwear and it was like, oh, I should have done this literally right after labor because it held everything else up. That mesh underwear does not hold everything that, or it didn't hold everything that I wanted to put underneath, you know what I'm saying? And then we have this longer one right here. This is little man stuff. I'm not going to show you all of it because some of these onesies have his name on it. I'm not bringing diapers or really anything for baby since the hospital have all that. I did not take any diapers, but the one thing I would recommend taking, we ended up having someone bring it to us, is wipes. So our hospital had wipes that you had to rinse underneath the water and I hated it. So we had someone bring the wipes to us and it was nice just to have wipes that were already moist, ready to go and not have to go in under the sink and rinse. I don't know how other hospitals do it, but I did not like the wipes that the hospital had. I would recommend taking at least 1 pack of wipes, maybe just like a travel size that you would want with you. But I am gonna bring a few onesies. So I have him a couple different options for a going home outfit. I do have some sleepers in here. I have the outfits that I showed you guys in the hospital haul that will be in the first 48-hour photos. And then like I just have little things like this so we can get a really cute photo. I recommend taking whatever clothes you want photos in. If you're gonna have photos, take the clothes you want to have photos in. I feel like you can't have too many. We actually had people bring us up some more sleepers and stuff for him and more sleep sacks because he had messed them up. Like he had either spit up on them or something like that. So I highly recommend having a few extra for sure. I got this off of Etsy. I'm wearing the same bracelet. It's just adorable. I love it. So I just have little outfits for him. I don't know what I want him to wear just yet. I also have little socks in here. Look how tiny these are. Get your socks, get your mittens. The mittens, you need the mittens because they come out sometimes, they have them long fingernails and they just start scratching all over. And the socks. Goodness. You got a little sock. And then he also has little mittens in here too. Also taking, I have a couple swaddles in here for him anyways, like for the photos and stuff. But I am taking this like really easy Swaddle Me one. The Swaddle Me one, I wish I had 10 of them with me. Not 10, but a couple for sure. Just having that one was not enough. And so we had to have someone else bring some more up to the hospital for us. My favorite swaddle for newborns. Absolute favorite. I was not a good swaddler. So this Velcro one was, it came in clutch. Cute. And that way, if I just can't nail down the swaddling, which I couldn't, I have an easy one. And if he like breaks out of my swaddle, he shouldn't break out of this one. maybe, I don't know. I don't really have like a going home, okay, I do have a going home outfit for him, but I can't show you guys because it has his name on it. I just brought extras of things just in case like he has an accident or anything like that. This is all little man's stuff. Love that. And then in this one, I have some other things in here like my shower shoes. So I'm gonna open this one up. And in here I have my going home outfit too. So I have like the little cardigan duster that I'm gonna wear. This is actually from Free People. I wanted to have something that I could just throw over my arms and stuff, you know. This is what it looks like. It's not anything crazy. It's just like a plain old charcoal-ish cardigan. Of course, I have some Old Navy flip-flops. I have a nursing tank in here, actually a couple nursing tanks. I have a white one and a black one, and then I also have a backup black one. Loves the nursing tanks, and I also did love the Old Navy sandals. What I would recommend is if you were like me, or if you're gonna be induced, like go in the Old Navy flip-flops. You know, go to the hospital in those because A, you don't have to take an extra pair of shoes. Like you don't have to worry about getting your other shoes home, but it's just easy because you literally wear those sandals everywhere. I had a pair of black sandals. My going home outfit was black. I wore a nursing cami that was amazing. And then I wore a cardigan and some pants that were loose, and then I wore the Old Navy sandals, and I also wore them in the shower too. Just take a pair of really affordable sandals and you'll be done with it. Like you don't need different pairs of shoes to go home in, you know what I'm saying? So if you can and you have a choice, then I would say go in the shoes that you could wear the entire time, you know, just that one pair. And then I have my going home
Unless
outfit,
it's cold.
which is gonna be one of those black tanks, one of the pants that I hauled that you guys saw.
Yep,
so they're just really basic, easy lounge pants. I'm not like dressing up or anything to go home. I'm just trying to get home, you know what I'm saying?
That's so true. I watched so many videos where people had really cute going home outfits. I was just like, get me in the comfy stuff. And that's all I did. We went straight home. So I got home and I was good.
So I just have two basic lounge pants, nothing crazy, and then a tank.
I mainly brought two because I didn't know if I was gonna leak through one or the other, and they came in handy.
That is my going home outfit. Okay, and the other side, first thing I have in here is my toiletry bag. This is a bag. I actually switched this out because I got this at Old Navy not too long ago. But I always have a toiletry bag ready to go no matter what. So if I'm traveling or whatever, I just reach for it. I don't pack like my other stuff that I have that's full size and out. So this has everything in here. You have face wash. So I have like this deep conditioner. I have a body wash, an exfoliator. I have face cream, an eye cream.
So I only took maybe a couple showers while I was there because I was there for maybe like 2 or 3 days. And the first shower is always the best. I did not wash my hair at all when I was at the hospital. So for me, next time what I would probably do, I would just take my dry shampoo, body wash, face skincare products, and be good. I wouldn't take shampoo or conditioner again because again, I wasn't there for that long and I didn't need to wash my hair at that time.
Makeup remover. I have another face wash in here. Some makeup remover wipes from Kojendo. I also have
I would take those.
A couple eye masks in here.
I wouldn't take those.
In case I'm feeling froggy. Really, it just stays in this bag no matter what. But
yeah,
you know, just
I'm like talking to
in
myself.
here. Just my toiletry grab bags. I have that packed.
Yep.
And then in this little bag, I have a few other things that I might need.
I don't remember
so
this.
I think there's only one more thing that I'm gonna get. I forget what it's called, but it's supposed to help with after birth cramps.
Okay, so I got that. I forget what it's called. Did I link it? I got the thing that was supposed to be for afterbirth cramps. Ugh. It tasted awful and it didn't help with anything. So for me, it didn't help with anything. So I did take it, but I wish I wouldn't have bought it.
So I'm taking this. You can get it off of Amazon.
The Earth Mama spray was good for like a more natural option, but Dermaplast is where it's at. Okay, listen, when it hurts, you spray that Dermaplast all over and it numbs you and you feel so much better. So I tried using the Earth Mama one so many times and I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna use the Dermaplast, and it just was night and day difference. So I think it's gonna depend on the person and also depend on how much you tear, if you tear at all, just a bunch of different things.
Dry shampoo, necessity.
Use the dry shampoo.
Also don't know if I'll be using passies,
Took the
but I'm
passy.
taking them with me.
I saw so many things. I know some people say like don't use the passy if you're gonna be breastfeeding, but I also watched a bunch of different classes that said passies don't make a difference with the breastfeeding. So it's gonna be up to you. Do what you want to do, but we did take the passy.
Like I don't know if I'll be using
and didn't have a problem with latching either.
It depends on how breastfeeding goes and things like that. Have an extra
10-foot long charger. Our beds in the hospital actually have a charging port, so
take the chargers.
I didn't necessarily need the 10-foot ones, but I'm excited to have them. And I just brought this one so that Davis can have it as well. And then I do have my Earth Mama organic nipple butter.
The Earth Mama nipple butter was the best. The best. I didn't have any issues with like cracked, dry nipples at all when I was trying to breastfeed. So I tried for a couple months. I could not produce enough. I had one like golden boob is what I called it. And then my other boob like was so dry and I just couldn't produce enough. So it only lasted a couple months, but that nipple butter is legit. Very good.
I also plan on taking like my own blanket. I'm going to take a Barefoot Dreams blanket.
Yep.
And my own pillow. And you guys saw I got pillowcases for that, which they're actually right here.
I highly recommend taking your own pillow and your own blanket. It will make you feel so much more comfortable.
Pillowcases because Davis is also bringing his own pillow. Listen, we're big about pillows around here, okay? So I have 2 king pillows.
Take your pillowcases. I don't actually think we switch the pillowcases, but I know in some hospitals things can get switched up, like they can switch out your pillows. So it was a recommendation to take your own pillowcase so that they would know it's yours. I think it's up to you. We didn't switch out ours.
Pillowcases to make sure we know which one's ours and which one's the hospital's, just so they don't get mixed up. That's pretty much what we're bringing. An extra blanket, pillows. The nurses have been really nice. They've just said like, you can bring anything. We're also gonna bring snacks too.
We didn't bring snacks. We didn't have a chance. We didn't even know I was going into labor.
Your diffuser, you can bring your oils. I mean, it's really up to you. I know some people like say, oh, your nurses are gonna make fun of you if you do this and that, but like, who gives a shit? You're giving birth. Like,
I still agree with that statement to this day. So all the nurses we had were super nice. Nobody really cares about what you bring. I mean, you have to pack it all up. I used the majority of the stuff that we did take. I mean, minus a few different things, you know, just things that I knew I would use, like dry shampoo, you know, toiletries, and then the blankets I really loved. I would also recommend a speaker. I did have a JBL speaker. We loved it. I used it during labor. I also used it post-labor as well. We did take a computer up with an HDMI cord so that we could stream Netflix, but I never really watched it. I mean, I started watching a little bit of Gilmore Girls, but I was just kind of like in and out of it. People were in and out of the room, and it was just like one of those things where we didn't really use it much, so I wouldn't recommend that, but the speaker was legit. I would recommend snacks if you can plan ahead. We did not plan ahead, so for the next baby, I will probably have a bag full of snacks before we even get close to my due date. Mason came a day before his due date. I've only heard that like as you have more kids, kind of the faster labor goes, so I would like to be a little bit more prepared a couple more weeks in advance. We didn't have time for snacks, but I would highly recommend getting some. And I know Amazon has some really good like snack bundles. If you're curious, if you have no idea what to even bring, you could just go on Amazon and buy like a snack bundle. I did that for our delivery guys for Christmas. It's so easy. I think that's pretty much it though.
I think the last thing anyone cares about is what anyone else thinks of them, how much stuff they brought. But just keep that in mind and ask your nurses like what they're gonna have. Davis and I learned a lot because we took our tour, and then we also had a class once a week for a month. So I pretty much know what the hospital is gonna do, what they're gonna provide.
That is important. If this is your first baby, then I would definitely say like take your hospital tour, ask all your questions that you want, like what are they gonna have, what kind of stuff is available on the TV for your husband or your family, whoever's gonna be there with you. That can kind of help you determine what to bring. Same with things that they'll give you post-labor. Like our hospital was really great at giving me a lot of pads and stuff to get me through. The cold packs, you know, the kinds that you can break and it instantly is cold. Those are life-changing. I actually still have some because I refuse to get rid of them. I didn't use all of them, but like the cold packs are amazing. I never made the witch hazel pads and stuff like that. I don't know, I never made those kind of things. I still had a couple other things. Hold on.
Like I mentioned, a couple other things I'll bring is pretty much my toothbrush, toothpaste.
Yep.
And then I also have my boppy here too.
I did take the boppy and it was nice. If you guys follow me on Instagram during that time, I had the hardest time trying to position Mason for breastfeeding and all of that, so my breast friend was my favorite pillow by far. I purchased it and I loved it, so I would highly recommend taking either the boppy or the my best friend. And my breast friend, it's great to have with you because it's stressful. I mean, some people can nail breastfeeding, but for me it was very stressful and hard, extra hard in the beginning when I had no idea what I was doing. And the my breast friend was like more first time friendly, if that makes sense.
But I
would take one or use a pillow, you know.
I also forgot to show you guys this. I'm gonna have this in my hospital bag too. This is gonna be his little blankie.
Definitely recommend taking a blanket that's like their baby blanket. And we still use this Barefoot Dreams one. Like it's so good and keeps them so warm. And I just like it because it's very familiar for them, you know?
Isn't it just precious? I got this so...
Oh, take your Yeti too. I don't think I mentioned that. Take your Yeti, or a cup, a giant cup that you can drink water out of. I was chugging water, and literally right after I popped Mason out, I was like, somebody give me some water, and I was just so thirsty.
And this is from Barefoot Dreams, so it's super soft. So I will be taking his blankie with me. And then I can't decide if I should bring some Tux pads. Let me know if you guys brought some of these. I know that they'll have stuff at the hospital. This is really for me. I'm going to keep this at the house. I would love to know if you guys took these with you. I bought them to keep at the house, of course, but I figured the hospital would have what I need for, you know, recovery down there for the most part. But I did want to try that Earth Mama spray.
Another thing too, I think I showed it, but I think I skipped over it, was his name plate, like for when he was born and for photos. Whatever you want to take for photos, definitely take it. You have one time to do it. So I had so many different things with his name on it, and I took all of it because we got pictures with every single thing, and I have no regrets, and it's decor in his room right now. So everything that I mentioned was everything that I used, and I would totally pack again. I think the only thing I did not mention that I noticed was the Yeti, like a giant cup to drink out of. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a first time mom, congratulations. If you're just preparing or trying to see what to bring for your second, third, fourth child, I mean, you know, congratulations to anyone out there who is pregnant and looking at this and is just so anxious. I know the feeling, and it's just, it's such a fun time, but it's also a really scary time, and you never know what to take. That is all the stuff that worked for me for my hospital, and I hope it was helpful for some of you. Let me know down below what you guys had to have at the hospital. I would love to hear. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.